So, what is restorative dentistry? I know it sounds kind of complicated, right? But really, it's all about one simple thing: finding real, lasting solutions to those annoying dental problems so you can get back to smiling with confidence. Let's break it all down. You know that feeling, that little twinge in your tooth where you just think, oh no, is that a cavity? Yeah, it's a super common worry. Or what about this one? That heart-stopping crunch when you bite into something and, yep, a chipped tooth. Ugh, the worst. And maybe, just maybe, you're a little self-conscious about a gap from a missing tooth. Hey, if any of this is ringing a bell, then you are in exactly the right place. Okay, so let's get right to it. What exactly is this thing we call restorative dentistry? Well, it is so much more than just a quick patch-up job. Think of it as being all about bringing your mouth back to full health and function. So here's the official definition. It's all about repairing or replacing teeth. But the key words I want you to focus on are proper function and health. The fact that it makes your smile look great is really just a fantastic bonus. And this is a really key distinction to make. Restorative work, that's all about function. Can you chew your food properly? Can you speak clearly? Cosmetic work, on the other hand, is mostly about appearance, things like whitening. Now, restorative work often makes your smile look amazing, but its number one job is always your health. So how does a dentist actually pull all this off? Well, you can think of them as having this incredible repair toolkit with a very specific tool for every possible problem. Let's open it up and take a peek at what's inside. All right, first up is the one most of us are probably familiar with, the good old dental filling. I mean, if you've ever had a cavity, you've met this guy. It is truly the first line of defense against tooth decay. And here's what's so important about fillings. They don't just, plug a hole. The dentist first cleans out all the decay and then seals the tooth up tight. This is what prevents any more damage down the road. And they've got all sorts of materials now, from tooth-colored resins to super strong ceramics. Okay, but what if the damage is a little more serious? That's when your dentist might bring out the dental crown. And I absolutely love this analogy. It really is like a tiny custom-made helmet for your tooth. So what it is basically a cap that fits right over the top of a weakened tooth. It's perfect for when a simple filling just won't cut it, like for a really big cavity, a nasty fracture, or after a root canal. It brings the tooth back to its original shape and, most importantly, makes it strong again. But what happens if the tooth is gone completely? Well, this is where modern dentistry starts to feel like something out of science fiction. We're talking about dental implants. And it's not just a fake tooth. It's like getting a brand new root and tooth built from the ground up. Honestly, this is the gold standard today. A tiny titanium post goes right into your jawbone, and here's the amazing part. Your bone actually grows around it and fuses with it. Then a new crown gets attached on top. The result? It looks, feels, and works exactly like a natural tooth. It's a real game changer. Okay, so we've looked at the what and the how, but now let's get to the most important question of all. Why? Why go through all this? Because, and this is the key, it's not just about your teeth. It's about your whole quality of life. And just look at this payoff. I mean, sure, the obvious things are great. You can chew better, speak more clearly, and you get your confident smile back. But the benefits under the surface are huge. You're preventing bigger problems down the line, protecting your jawbone. It's all about setting yourself up for a lifetime of good oral health. All right, I know what you're probably thinking. You've got a few questions buzzing around in your head, so let's do a little rapid-fire round and tackle the biggest ones people usually have. First up, the big one. How long is this stuff actually going to last? It's a totally fair question, right? You want to know if it's a permanent fix. Well, the answer really depends on the procedure. As you can see here, there's quite a range. For fillings, you're looking at maybe 5 to 15 years. Crowns can get you up to 20, but check out implants. We're talking decades, maybe even a whole lifetime. But notice that little phrase at the top, with proper care? That right there is the secret sauce. And now, the moment of truth. The question that makes all of us a little nervous just thinking about the dentist. Is it going to hurt? Okay, deep breath. The answer is not really. Modern dentistry is pretty incredible. Thanks to local anesthesia, you'll feel very little, if any, pain during the treatment itself. Yeah, you might be a bit sore afterward, but it's almost always temporary and totally manageable. Okay, so let's wrap this all up.
We've talked about what restorative dentistry is, we've looked inside the dentist's toolkit, and we've seen why it matters so much. So, what's the one big thing I want you to walk away with today?
You know, this quote just hits the nail on the head. It's not just about fixing teeth. It's about getting back your ability to eat, to speak, to smile, basically to live better. It's about so much more than what's just happening in your mouth. At the end of the day, your smile is absolutely worth it. Taking care of these issues is one of the best investments you can make in your health and your confidence. So, what's next? It's simple. Just talk to your dentist. Find out what the right path is for you. Because getting back your comfort, function, and confidence, that's priceless.